Hey everybody, good morning. This is Jim Moore. Still not doing my normal words of encouragement, but I just wanted to come on for a minute and share a video with you that I just watched this morning by a guy. I think his name is Troy Brewer. I don't know Troy, I don't think I've ever heard him at all. But it's one of the better, if not the best, I've heard so far about the situation going on in Ukraine. Now, I had just listened to, and I'll make this really short, but I had just listened to a very well-known man of God interviewing another well-known man of God who's a politician. And I just want to say, and I don't want to get on my soapbox here, but frankly, I just get really tired of the same old, hey, let's not worry about it. Everybody just calm down and be at peace. I get that. Are we supposed to ever panic? No, we're not ever supposed to panic about anything, okay? We're not supposed to panic about what might happen. And we're not even supposed to panic. We're in the midst of something that is happening. If I was in the midst of my own city being assaulted by a foreign power, it would not be, now it's time to panic. No, because panic doesn't help. So I feel like, and again, I'm not trying to be judgmental, but I feel like sometimes that is our default. All we can ever tell people is to be at peace and calm down. We should always be at peace and we should always be calm. Okay, so I'm not trying to disparage what someone else says. However, I feel like as a believer, as a follower of Jesus, I need to be what he is. I need to feel what he feels for people. I don't need to be so concerned just about my own condition that I can't even have compassion on someone else's bad condition. Anyway, yes, be at peace. Yes, don't panic. The thing that's going on right now, there have been so many conflicts throughout the world for, so many times, so many years. It's not like, it's the end of the world. Although for the 40 million people that live in Ukraine, for some of them, it is the end of the world. It's the end of their family. They die. They go to heaven, or hopefully heaven. But you get what I'm saying? For them, it is a crisis of all crises. So let's not just always view everything through how it personally affects me. Well, this isn't going to go to a nuclear holocaust, so I don't have to worry about it. And well, you know what? I've got plans today and I don't want to think about it. No, please. Let's just step back for a second and say, Jesus, how do you feel about this? And I think one of the ways we can do that is by listening to someone who's there. Okay? I'm going to make this really short because really what I want you to do is listen to the video link from Troy Brewer. He's got people that he is closely connected to who live there and who are talking about what's going on. It's not about how this is going to affect your gas prices. It's not about how it's going to affect your groceries. It's not about whether or not it escalates into China attacking Taiwan. All of those things are issues, for sure. But let's first think about the people. I went on yesterday, I said the same thing. Whatever is going to happen, okay, can be altered through prayer, agreement with the Lord. And if it doesn't, we'll have to walk through it and live, whatever. My concern, and I'm not trying to be saintly here. I'm just saying my concern is for real flesh and blood, mommies and daddies and their little babies who are walking down the streets, 40 million people just trying to, know whether they're going to live another 24 hours. Okay. So take time, listen to someone who's got people whose boots are on the ground. It's not horror stories. It's just simply saying, here's what's actually happening. Now I only got to listen to about half the video. I think it's about 20 minutes long. I think I listened to about 12 minutes. So I can't verify everything on the video. I don't have time for personal reasons, but I encourage you to do that. And I know you've got your own problems, right? I've got mine. I don't feel well right now. Okay. We've got issues. Our kids are in school, this, that, my job. I get that. I totally get that. I'm not saying we need to just be completely and entirely and constantly just enthralled, and now we've got this new form of infotainment, and we're just glued to, and I'm not saying that, but I am saying this. This is something that really should touch our hearts. I mean, it really should. You say, well, what can I do about it? Well, I don't know, nothing. I don't know why we always say that. God has given us the one thing that everybody can do, and that's pray. But if we don't even have enough compassion or heart to even think for 5 seconds about it and pray, I don't know what to say about that. I just don't. Anyway, not trying to be critical. I'm just saying. So take a minute. I'll put the link on as soon as I'm done here, and listen to that, and let your heart be stirred, and then just ask the Lord, because He will listen to your prayers. He does. Every one of you. He listens to your prayers. And I don't know how much will happen, but I know He'll respond. And it's also a good thing to remember, God, how lucky am I? How fortunate am I that I have gas in my car, I have heat in my house, I have medicine in my cupboard, I have food in my pantry, I have people around me. And let's think about someone else for just a little bit. Let's get our minds off of me for just a little bit, and let's ask the Lord about them. Amen? All right. Troy Brewer. Again, I don't know him. This is not a validation of who he is or anything. I'm sure he's a great man. All I know is what he shared in the first 10 minutes or so of the video, for me, was accurate, boots on the ground, not political, just this is the way it is. Opinions get in there, sure. You put up with my opinions. So anyway, love you guys. Thanks for praying for me. And take a listen and stay close to Jesus. Amen.